Hey everyone, and welcome back to IELTS Prep by Leap Scholar. My name is Soumya, and in this video I'll be answering the most asked question, or you can say the most googled question related to IELTS, which is IELTS easy? So I'll be giving you the exact answer and the most accurate answer to this question in this video. But for that, you have to stay with me till the end. So non-native English speakers looking to study, work or migrate to some English-speaking country need to take their English level proficiency test, which is IELTS. The IELTS exam is accepted by more than 11,000 universities, schools and employers worldwide, making it one of the most renowned English exams. Many aspiring candidates who want to take their exam have a very common question that goes like, is IELTS easy? Apart from this, there are several candidates who are very much confused about the difficulty level of the examination. The very simple and straightforward answer to this question is, it depends. To understand whether IELTS is easy or difficult, candidates need to assess their command of English. But if you ask me, since I was also an IELTS student, I would say that IELTS is not that difficult. In less than 3 hours, it assesses your ability in the 4 modules, which are listening, reading, writing and speaking. The exam conditions, including the length and format of each part, the types of questions and tasks included, the methodology used to correct the test and so on are standardized. And the types of questions of each section remains kind of predictable. Now, academic versus general, CBT versus PBT, which is hard and which is easy. I'm sure you have heard a lot of people saying that PBT is easier or general IELTS is easier than the academic one. Here, I'll be bursting all these myths, giving you a more clearer opinion. Academic and general are kind of same. There is no such difference in both these type of tests. Students who want to go abroad for their further studies go for the academic IELTS test, and people who wants to migrate or people who would be moving abroad in search of jobs or for work related purposes, they go for general IELTS test. In both of these tests, the 4 modules remain the same. The types, even the number of questions are same. The only difference is in the writing task 1. That's the only difference, and it contains very less weightage in your IELTS exam. Rest, everything remains the same. So there is no such comparison between the two, and you have to choose the test according to your purpose. Now, moving to CBT or PBT. Again, it's another huge myth among people that PBT is easier than CBT. It's nothing like that. Both of these tests, the number of questions, the type of questions, the modules, everything remains the same. The only difference is in PBT exam, which means the paper-based exam. You have to write your answers on a paper, and in the computer-based test, which is the CBT, you have to write your answers in a computer. The mode of taking the test is the only difference. The questions and everything remains the same. If you are comfortable with computers, if your typing speed is good, go for CBT, because there you will see a word count, especially in the writing test. You can copy and paste the answers in the reading test. So these are the advantages that you can get if you go for CBT. If your typing speed is not that good and you are more comfortable with writing, in that case you can go for the PBT test. There is no such difference. No test type is hard or no test type is easy. Again, it kind of also depends upon your luck. So my answer remains the same, that it all depends. So I hope through this video, all your doubts have been cleared and you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel IELTS Prep by Leap Scholar and leave a comment below. We really like to read all your beautiful comments. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.